What's going on YouTube? This is the brand new Samsung Tab S8 Plus, and it's the middle child of Samsung's newest tablets. They have the S8, which is a little bit smaller. They also have the S8 Ultra, which in my opinion is just a massive beast. This is the best all-around tablet in terms of being able to play your games and enjoy them in all that full glory. And it's also a great couch surfing tab. I've been using this for the last couple of weeks as my couch surfer, as my main device, because I think it's important to test out products. I think it's important to give you guys real world usage when it comes to reviews. I don't just use these tablets and then put them away. I actually use these devices for my daily web surfing, for my daily email checking, for just about everything you can imagine. I'm also going to let you know what I feel like after upgrading from the Tab S7 Plus to this year's S8 Plus. Was it a worthy upgrade? Was it just kind of a minor upgrade or whatnot? So I'm going to tell you all that good stuff in just a little bit. Now, for those of you that missed my unboxing, let's do it again really quickly. There's the unboxing, guys. You get a cable and you get the tablet. Well, that's not true. You actually do get a SIM ejection tool because you still can plug in a micro SD card. So I have a 256 card in here. So this is basically the unboxing, guys. That's all they give you. You do have to supply your own charger, and it is capable of fast charging. So I do have their super fast 45-watt charger here. And if you want to charge it up, it took me I'd say it took about an hour and a half to fully charge this from about 20-ish% all the way to 100. So that's not too bad, guys. But if you want to save a little bit of dough, I'll leave some alternatives down in the comments below, because you don't really need 45-watt charging. The difference between 25 and 45 really isn't all that much to warrant the extra high price tag for their 45-watt charger. You get this beautiful 12.4-inch AMOLED screen here. Inside, of course, you have the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. I have the 8 gig and 256 gig model. Well, now it's a 512 model thanks to having that SD card. And the battery is 10,090 milliamp hours. In terms of battery life, because I'm sure you guys are going to want to watch a lot of videos, you're going to want to play a lot of games. If you use this as a straight up beast, you're going to get maybe about 7-8 hours until the battery is completely drained. But for my usage, again, I've been using it to reply to emails, I've been watching videos, I've been trolling the web, and this is still like a 2-day couch surfer for me. Again, it all depends on what you actually do with these tablets. If you're playing a lot of games on the tablet, which I'm sure a lot of you are going to do, that's going to eat up a little bit more battery. I'm not really a gamer, so I can't comment on if you spend 3 hours playing Call of Duty or whatnot, but this tablet is definitely going to be able to handle just about any game you throw at it. It is the latest and greatest after all, and with 120 Hz refresh rate on this screen, everything is going to look beautiful, everything is going to look gorgeous. Multimedia is probably the main thing people do with their tablets, and I am happy to say the speakers, at least to my ears, sound much improved, much upgraded. So let me just give you a little bit of a sample. Today we're doing a massive case review for the brand new Google Pixel 6 Pro. These are cases from Google themselves, Spigen, GhostTech, and Poetic. With 5 years of security updates now, thanks to having Google's own Tensor chip, it's time to protect your device for the long term, keep it looking fresh, keep it looking clean. Case is the way to do it. Let's check them out together. So in terms of battery, I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's kind of on par with my 7 Plus. 2-day couch surfer, maybe 3-day couch surfer if I'm a little bit lazy with it. Now in terms of being a Samsung tablet, of course, you guys already know, you do have the S Pen, and the S Pen comes in super handy, especially on a tablet. And what I like about this S Pen is it actually feels really nice in the hand. It really feels like a pencil. Every iteration of Samsung's S Pen gets just better and better and more lifelike, if you ask me. On the bottom of the S Pen, you have a little action button. So what you guys can do is when you get close to the screen, all you have to do is press on that action button, and it's going to pull up a list of things that you can do with the S Pen. Of course, there's a lot more that you can do. If you guys draw, this is going to be great for you. But for the most part, I think a lot of us are going to take notes on this. And to take a note, you can do it with your handwriting. So if we look at my beautiful handwriting, you can see to take a note. And you can do a little drawing if you guys want to kind of make a little drawing. Another great feature of the S Pen, which admittedly, I probably do a little bit too much, guys. You can write on the screen. So if you wanted to take a screenshot and you kind of wanted to highlight something, all you'd have to do is select what you guys want to select. And then the Samsung Tab is going to do the rest. So right now, I took a little screenshot of the car. And maybe I want to bring to someone's attention that says at a time. Kind of reminds me of Back to the Future. So you can go ahead and do something like that, and you can write look, again, make a little graphic to show somebody what they should pay attention to. And then from here, guys, you can quickly share it. And the same goes if you guys are just surfing the web and maybe you see something pretty cool like Samsung's new S22 series, and maybe you just want to go ahead and share that and you want to show it to somebody. So all you have to do, take a little screen grab of it, and then again, you can just write on it and highlight and do whatever you want to do, doodle to your heart's content, and then you can go ahead and share it via email or whatnot. I think the S Pen's very useful, and on a tablet, I use this more often than not. But one of the real benefits to having a Samsung tablet is their desktop experience called DeX. Now you can use this with a keyboard, so I'm going to plug in my keyboard and show you that, but I just want to show you that you do not have to use it with the keyboard. You do not have to use it with any type of accessory. The S Pen is still fully functional, the touchscreen is still fully functional, and you have just a desktop-like experience, which I think is a very nice addition to the Samsung tablet here. Again, you have all of your notes, so if you take a look at your notes that you had from earlier on, everything gets passed on to Samsung DeX. All of your apps are still here, so you can go in and maybe I want to watch something. Let me open up 10 Play, watch an episode of Australian Survivor, or watch an episode of anything that I want to watch while still having a desktop-like experience. I can go ahead and do that, and you see your little home button brings you right back to the home screen. Clicking on your app drawer, this is where you get all of your apps. Again, not every single app is going to work perfectly with Samsung DeX, but for the most part, Samsung does a nice job with their app integration when it comes to DeX. But again, you get this Windows-like experience. So if you tap on the Wi-Fi button there, you get all of your quick toggles to things like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, your sound, flashlight. You get a whole bunch of different actionable tiles there. You can see how many notifications you have on that little icon down at the bottom. So again, I think they do a nice job. Where DeX comes in super handy is if you have their keyboard. And all you have to do is snap it on in just like so. And then once you connect your keyboard, DeX is going to automatically launch if you have it set up to do so. But this is where you can get some real work done. This is where you guys can really be productive with the Samsung Tab when you're on the go, when you're at a conference, whenever you're out and about and you just don't want to use a laptop, or you don't want to bring a laptop, your phone, and your tablet. I can do just about 70% of what I can do on my desktop on the actual DeX experience. I can't do anything crazy like edit, and I can't do any of those things that I would on my high-powered laptop. But everything else like word processing, answering emails, everything can be done perfectly fine from DeX. If you happen to find yourself wanting a larger screen, just go ahead and connect a USB dock and connect an external monitor, and this way you can get a larger screen for those moments that you need it. And if you need to plug in extra accessories, you can always get yourself a USB-C dock, and you can plug in things like a mouse, you can plug in external drives, you can plug in a whole bunch of things to make yourself more productive. So that's why I think the Tab S8 Plus is the universal tab. It's the best tab that you can buy right now. I've been super happy with it once again. I've been able to do a lot of my work. I've been able to get a lot of things done on this tablet, and I've also had a lot of fun with it, and that's the main thing when you buy tech. You definitely want to have some fun with it. What are my thoughts on upgrading from the S7 Plus to the S8 Plus here? I'm actually okay with it for a couple of reasons. Number one, all of my cases are going to still work with the S8 Plus because they didn't change the design. They didn't change anything about it. If you put the two side by side, you'd be able to see that they're exactly alike. Now I can't show you my S7 Plus because I had to trade it in when I purchased this one, but it does look exactly the same. I'll link to that video down below if you want to see it. Number one, if you guys can afford it and this is something you want, don't cheapen out on yourself. Don't deny yourself some really great tech, because the S8 Plus is some awesome tech, and this is going to last for many, many years. This is going to give you a lot of enjoyment and hopefully make you a lot of paper when you do work on it. But if you're balling on a budget and you just want a nice tab, or you don't want to spend too much on the tablet, in my honest opinion, guys, I do not notice any type of difference between the S7 Plus and the S8 Plus on a day-to-day basis. Again, for what I do with the tablet, which is surfing the web, which is watching YouTube, which is watching multimedia, answering emails, doing some Word documents, getting a little bit of work done. So day-to-day basis, I don't really see any type of benefit, but of course, this is the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. Both the S7 Plus and the S8 Plus are going to get updated from Android 12 to Android 12L, which should give us a little bit better of a tablet-like experience on Android. If you're looking for the ultimate tab right now, today, I think this is a great tablet to get. This is really the beast of a tablet. The S8 Ultra is just a little bit too big for day-to-day use. That's really going to replace your TV if you ask me. It's just a little bit too big, and I think it's overkill for most people. So if you're looking for that great in-between, again, that great middle child, the S8 Plus is the tablet to get in my opinion. But I always like to know your opinions as well, so let me know down in the comments below if you picked this up or you're thinking about it. What are your thoughts on the S8 Plus? I really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another video.